If you're considering owning a Cirrus SR20 G1, the first thing most buyers want to know is purchase price. On today's market, Cirrus SR20 G1 aircraft typically sell in the range of $180,000 to $280,000, depending on total time, engine time since overhaul, avionics configuration, paint and interior condition, and overall maintenance history. In this video, I'll break down the real-world cost of ownership beyond the purchase price, so you can see what it truly costs to operate a Cirrus SR20 year to year. We'll look at fixed costs, the expenses you pay annually whether you fly or not, and variable costs, which increase as you log more flight hours. Let's start with fixed costs. These are the unavoidable annual expenses of ownership. Insurance for a Cirrus SR20 G1 typically runs about $3,800 per year, reflecting the higher hull value and performance of the aircraft. The required annual inspection averages around $4,800 per year, assuming no major discrepancies are found. Storage costs, whether hangar or tie down at a smaller airport, can reasonably be estimated at $2,800 per year. When you add these together, the total fixed cost to own a Cirrus SR20 comes out to $11,400 per year, even if the airplane never leaves the ground. Now let's look at variable hourly costs. Fuel is a significant expense, and with typical fuel burn and average fuel prices, we'll estimate fuel cost at $66 per flight hour. Next is the engine overhaul reserve, money set aside for a future overhaul, which comes out to $19 per hour. On top of that is a higher maintenance reserve of $40 per hour. This increased maintenance reserve reflects the complexity of the aircraft and most notably the Cirrus Airframe Parachute System, or CAPS. Every 10 years, the parachute must be removed, repacked, and reinstalled, along with replacement of associated components such as the rocket motor and harnesses. This service can cost tens of thousands of dollars when it comes due, so spreading that expense out as an hourly reserve is a smart and realistic way to budget for long-term ownership. When you add everything together, the total variable operating cost comes out to about $125 per flight hour. So what does this look like on a yearly basis? If you fly 100 hours per year, your variable costs would total $12,500. Add in the $11,400 in fixed costs, and your total yearly cost to own and operate a Cirrus SR20 G1 comes out to approximately $23,900, averaging about $239 per flight hour. If you fly 200 hours per year, the math improves. At 200 hours, variable costs total $25,000 annually. Add the same $11,400 in fixed costs, and your total yearly ownership cost comes out to approximately $36,400, bringing your average operating cost down to about $182 per flight hour. The key takeaway is that the Cirrus SR20 G1 offers modern performance, advanced safety features, and a different ownership profile compared to more basic trainers. While the purchase price and maintenance reserves are higher, especially due to the parachute system, those costs support a higher level of safety, technology, and capability. By understanding the numbers up front, you can decide whether SR20 ownership fits your mission, budget, and long-term flying goals.